Welcome back, everybody. This is the first evolution mission that I'm going to be doing for the Brutal Mode walkthrough. I recommend that you follow my evolution picks just to make consistency's sake easier in doing the walkthroughs. I spent a lot of time thinking about it, so I really recommend that you follow my lead here. Normally I'll say do what you want, but in these instances I feel like it'd just be better just to do what I'm picking, because I do rely on some of them later on. But first we do the raptors.
Once collected, Dominion outpost within reach.
So first you get control of them, and then you run over here and go chompity chomp chomp chomp. Eat them all up. I just feel like the raptors are the way to go when it comes to the brutal mode walkthrough particularly, but they're both, you know, that's the problem. That's the one thing I really like Heart of the Swarm about, is they made all their evolutions somehow really well done. I spent, like I said, a lot of time trying to figure out which ones I figured were the best. Realistically, I know I said to follow mine, but realistically you can get away if you want to, you know, pick the other one. But I still don't recommend it. I still recommend that you follow mine, because I do somewhat use them in my strategy. I love that. I love how that looks. It's all Matrix-like. But I personally feel that raptors are like the next evolution in Zergling, you know, in like Zerg evolution for Zerglings. Again, as you see, they jump everywhere. They can jump over your units. They can jump into battle. They leap into a fight. If you give them metabolic boost, they're really fast. And they just serve as a good, an even better version of what Zerglings are meant to be used end game, which is kind of like an assault unit that kind of serves as like a decoy. Not really a meat shield, but just a decoy, because there's so many of them, and you can just send them right into battle. They'll attack right alongside your other units. Even if they're behind them, they'll leap right over their raptors. So I really like the raptors. But yeah, like the brood Zerglings. What are they? I don't even remember what they're called. These.
Morph Zerglings very fast.
I'm taking control of the hive cluster right now.
Incorporating adaptation into swarm.
There's a Dominion force on this world, inbound on the hive cluster. Work fast, Abathur.
Swarmling strain complete. Ready to morph.
Swarmling, that's what it was. Okay, so Zerg it all up. Swarm it all up. I wanted to say Zerg and swarm it up at the same time. Yes, I can explain it, Abathur. Don't do my job for me. Gall! So you want to just spawn all of them, have your queens there too. You're going to get attacked. Now, the swarmlings, they're also good. And I can see how they would fit into a particular strategy. But, like, I mean, they're more for a defensive strategy than anything else. And I don't really use much of a defensive strategy in any of the levels for the brutal mode walkthrough. I use it more as like a, let's see, the way I play the game for the hardcore or for the brutal mode walkthrough is more something along the lines of just always having a really strong assault unit, like squad, that you can basically run back and defend if you want to, and you don't necessarily need a good defensive setup most of the time. Sometimes you will, but most of the times you won't. And Swarmlings really are more of a defensive unit, because you can also cap it off with that that upgrade that lets your Zerglings automatically respawn with no food, no cost, or it is food, but there's no cost, and they respawn automatically within a certain time limit. But I don't use that upgrade, and it doesn't really work well with Raptors. And again, they're all amazing evolutions. Blizzard really outdid themselves here, but for the sake of my personal style, the way I'm going to be guiding you to beat these levels, Raptors really are the better option, and that was the first one. Plus, they're called Raptors. I mean, come on. They're called Raptors. They're all like, wow! So, it's on the left. Pick that one on the left. Do it. Again, like I said, no pressure, you can pick whatever you want, but okay, I guess I am pressuring you, but you should follow my advice if you're following this walkthrough strictly to get you through brutal mode. I recommend Raptors, because Swarmlings kind of get useless. But anyway, pick Metabolic Boost with it, and I'll see you in the next one.